Troy, the whole fuss about Daniel Agger earlier this week, your comment on that?
No comment on that. That's par for the course, basically, for me. It happens a player's not in the team. He does an interview on the television with his national television. The people then take some answers and put different questions to the answers, and suddenly there's a problem, and the boy is very, very upset because he's criticising everyone in Denmark and never going to speak to them again because he hasn't said these things. But unfortunately, if it's printed in a newspaper in Denmark, then it's going to be easy meat for newspapers over here, and another nice little headline after a defeat at Manchester United. So that's par for the course for me. I would expect that.
Even though he said that his words were taken out of context, have you talked about him being more careful of what he says?
I don't tell players how to. I don't give them mass media training. I would give mass media training to young players. I would give mass media training to players maybe who have just got into the team. But people like Agger, who's knocking on 30 years of age and has played many games for Denmark and many games for Liverpool, I wouldn't want to pull him aside and say, now be careful what you say, because he understands those things. This is just, once again, a lot of what you're asking me this morning, you know the answers to. I'm surprised, you don't get bored with me giving you the answers you already know. And I mean, basically, it's just ways of attempting to get people to say things they don't want to say. What I understood Agger said, if you want me to prolong this conversation, are you unhappy about not being in the team? Yes, I am. I want to play. I didn't come to Liverpool to be a bench player. I came to Liverpool to get into the team. That's what I want to do. That's what I should be trying to do. And, that's suddenly... And I think the hardest thing for him to accept, and I said to him, I don't mind those things. You're going to get caught out. But to be quoted, as he was on Sky, as saying he doesn't like our long ball approach, I mean, I think that's not only tough on the boy that he's been caught out, but to be made to look a complete fool, because I think probably the one thing at the moment nobody in this room would for 1 minute suggest is that Liverpool are a long ball team. In fact, there might be people here who suggest we should play a bit longer because we win the passing statistics every match, and our goalkeeper, even our goalkeeper rarely kicks the ball beyond the halfway line. So I think they made him look a bit of a fool with that comment.
Do you feel he's been unsettled then, not playing regularly?
Well, to play regularly, you've got to be fit, and I think most of last year wasn't fit. He's fit at the start of this year, but he had to play at left back until we signed Konchesky. And now, of course, Agger and Carragher and Skirtle have been playing in the centre defence and doing well, and he's got to get into the team in the place of one of those. This is Danish television, is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Get your pens out ready then, boys. Here, Roy Hodgson says tomorrow, Liverpool are the worst team I've ever seen. There's no chance we'll ever win a football match again, and Daniel Agger is absolutely hopeless. Get your headlines in now. Tell your editors, don't bother, I've given you the headlines.
Torres, by the way, everything okay? There was a report, again, it's that type of situation where these things crop up. The report's going around last night that you and him had words.
It's a joke, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I mean, this is reminding me more and more of being an Inter here at Liverpool. I mean, things that are absolutely and utterly untrue being put into, rumour mills, is it? And then suddenly a very, very important TV station has you answering it. No, Fernando Torres and I get on remarkably well. I like him very much. He's an excellent player. Just warming up, getting into his stride, I think. We're looking forward to seeing the best of him. So please don't ask me to answer any questions from Danish television papers, rumour mills, fans forums, people with their faces over the wall. Please don't ask me to. But no words at all. In fact, I haven't spoken very much to him at all over the last few days, except in a coaching contest.